everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter and I'm back today with another video for you. Today I wanted to share how to super easily spice up one of your albums. So I got this album off of Amazon. I think I just needed some additional stuff to get free shipping because I don't have Prime. And I saw this album and I was like, yeah, I don't really like it, but it was fairly cheap, so I got it. And it is a post-bound album, I think. Is that what it's called? I'm not quite sure. Oh, maybe that's with the rings. I don't know. Anyways, I got it and I had it in my stash for like 2 years now, and I was preparing myself for getting ready for my Mallorca vacation album, and I was like, I kind of like the florals on there, but I don't like the craft with the blue, and I just didn't like it. So I thought I would kind of spruce up this album. So the first thing I did, obviously, I pulled it apart and I covered the back side of it as well as the little middle part where you can extend your album. I just covered it with it's called metallic yellow and it's from De La Rowney. It's one of my favorite colors. It is really golden. It's not really yellow to me. It is golden. But anyways, I did that and then I covered also the front, but just up until the flowers. I used a smaller brush there to kind of make it look somewhat neat. And I did let that dry, all of that, and then I went to my acrylic paint stash and I got out a color, a little pinky color. I wanted something kind of like pinky, but I did have a lot of gold or metallic yellow paint left over, so I just put the pink with the metallic yellow together and they mixed this beautiful kind of coppery bronzish color. I really liked it, so I did one coat of the where the flowers are just with that paint. I let that dry, and then when it was dry I covered it with another layer of that paint, and I put it on really thick, like really chunky, so you can kind of see the petals, like I made it in the shape of the petals. And again, I let that dry. I also put on the little, like the inner, there are some like circles in the middle. I also put on some paint there, and really chunky and thick. Then I watered down the leftover acrylic paint that I had, and I splattered it all over the gold part of my front cover, and I let that dry overnight because that did take a long time to dry because I put on the paint so extremely thick. And then I wanted to outline the flowers because the flowers were the only thing I really liked about this album. And I wanted to use my white paint pen, but it kind of didn't work, so I did use my white chalk marker, and that worked great. So I just outlined it very messily. I love the look of that, and I outlined it several times, so it looks really messy, and I love how that looks. And that is basically the gist of it. So I really hope you find this helpful, and I will let you enjoy this with some music now, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.